guy compete and see him in the gym every single day, and they're excited to see all the hard work pay off tonight.
This is going to be a great one. Out of the blue corner, Alexis Garcia. And let's hear it for Nick Grass.
Both these guys looking ready to go. Touch of gloves and they're off. Nick's a guy who came into the gym with a good wrestling background, but has just taken to striking really quickly, and loves to strike. He's got the front headlock position. He's looking for a standing guillotine here.
Nick might have this locked in. I can't.
It's hard to tell. He has the arm in right now, so Alexis is relatively safe. But let's see if Nick can use it to snap. Oh, now the arm is out. He's right underneath the neck. Can Nick get this finish?
And Nick's fighting the hands, trying to fight the hands.
Alexis doing the right thing, trying to keep his hips up, but Nick's just got relentless strength and pressure here. Drives him down to the ground, ends up on top. Alexis able to pop his head out, but Nick is on top, looking to land some big strikes here, see if he can get the distance.
Garcia's holding on, but Nick has his back to the ground. Look for Nick to try to pop, but he has his arm locked behind his back.
Yeah, this is where we've seen Nick have the most success in his fights so far, is just getting to the ground, locking up these legs in dominant positions, and just really landing big, heavy strikes. He's going to let Alexis back up to his feet. He says, let's do this standing.
He shoots in again, but Nick tries to keep him up.
Nick using the wizard to try to end up on top, and he does. Beautiful scramble by Nick Grass to end up on top. It looked like Alexis was going to secure the takedown, but Nick Grass just stayed hard on the wizard and ended up on top in a beautiful position here.
And Nick Grass trying to step over. And he tried lacing up his leg. These guys are both working, trying to get the dominant position.
Nick into side control here now. Circles to the back, looking to get hooks in. It's a little high on the back. Alexis trying to slide out the back door. Nick staying heavy on the arm, though. Alexis gets on top. Nick using butterfly hooks to try to get back to his feet.
Alexis
has the hooks now.
Look for Nick to try to stand back up, try to get him off his back. Both fighters staying composed.
Alexis throwing some big strikes. Nick Grass trying to control the hands and turn in.
Nick Grass still working.
Short time left in the round.
Time.
What a great round one. Very close.
High action. You know, Nick looked like he might have had in the beginning with that standing choke, but Garcia stayed composed and stayed with it, and came back. And I think it's an even round. I don't know who you give that to.
Yeah, it's a very close. The only I would say you give it to Nick Grass, but at the same time, Alexis had the dominant position there at the end of the round, which always seems to weigh a little bit higher in the judges' eyes. So it'll be interesting to see how that round scored, if it makes it that far. Both men getting some adjustments here from their corners, though, and be interesting to see how they come out in round two. A little bit of water spilt on the canvas. They scramble to clean it up. Nick switches to southpaw stances.
Look for Garcia to try to shoot in again.
Big left hook by Garcia. Nick looks for a high kick. Garcia just on the outside.
Nice inside kick.
Thought there might be a low blow there. I thought it was clearly to the knee, but we'll see. Nick catches the leg
right down.
The takedown.
Going straight for this. Look for Nick to pull his hips, get away from the cage. Try to establish dominant position.
Yeah, he hooks the heels of Garcia, which allows him to establish this mount position almost. He's looking to work on the neck of Nick. But with Nick being on the other side, it's going to be difficult to finish from that position. And this is where Nick likes to be. This is where we've seen him inside the KCFA cage in prior fights, where he steps over the knee, laces that leg across his body, and then really locks down that leg so they don't have anywhere to go except give up their back, and that's what he does here.
And Garcia might have tied his arms out a little bit, trying to hold on to that choke. We'll see what happens.
So in round one, we saw Nick get a little too high on the back, which allowed Garcia to slide around. And now Nick is settled down in the back position with double hooks in, looking to wrap the neck.
Look for Nick. Try to soften him up. Try to get that
palm to palm. And you can add a lot of pressure here, even without being underneath the chin.
Nick still trying to soften him up.
He's going to end up trying to take back.
And flattens him out.
Garcia doing a good job fighting the hooks, but Nick Grass secures a second round rear naked choke victory.
Nasty Nick Grass with the submission victory.
Beautiful performance by Nick Grass. Came out in round two with a mission and put on a dominant round two. Scored a second round rear naked choke victory. Let's see it here. He turns up to the belly down position, straightens out his hooks to really put crazy pressure on Garcia's back and secures the rear naked choke. What a beautiful performance there by Nick Grass. Very fired up, very excited. His three little girls going absolutely wild over.
Nick is one of them fantastic fighters. You know, he has a lot coming into the cage. He brings his family, a single father raising three beautiful little girls. He works hard 24/7. Great to see a victory come out of his corner in the Glory MMA gym. Great job, Nick Grass.
I told you that'd be a great fight, and that was a great fight. Your winner in the second round by tap out at 1 minute and 56 seconds. Fighting out of the red corner, let's hear it for Nick Grass.
And give it up to Garcia, too, coming out there, bringing the fight to